That is indeed quite a story, is it not? Okay, hundreds of kids get outrageous today in Waterloo. And a teenager from Dyke chooses a hobby that's a bullseye every time. Chris Carter's on the way with Neighborhood News.
Well, Robin Hood had nothing on this next young man. A 13-year-old from Dyke is right on target about his favorite sport and hobby. We'll see for yourself. When it comes to hand-eye coordination, 13-year-old Scott Wymore is dead on target. This isn't kid stuff either. After shooting bow and arrow for the past 4 years, Scott is a local archery champion.
First off, my dad had these old wood bows that we just shot arrows with, and my dad bought this compound, and he just shot that and stuff, and my birthday was coming up, and I got a new compound, and I just kept shooting and shooting, got good.
Not only does archery take skill, but intense concentration. Just like that.
You want to have a good form like that, and then you want to have a good release if you're shooting fingers or a regular release. Make a nice, not a jerk, but a nice pull-through release.
Scott's equipment isn't your Wild West sort of bow and arrow. This is strictly high-tech.
My dad's bow is a lot more expensive than this one. This one costs like $450. That's just the bow. The sight, this, is like $90.
While Scott continues to win his way in division competitions throughout the Midwest, he has big-time plans.
I want to go on and win the World Championships.
Wow, Scott.
Yeah, I went there last year. I didn't do very well, but that was my first year.
Well, somehow I have a feeling he'll do better this next time, don't you? Well, stand out in a crowd. This story from the Marshalltown Tax Organization's North Central Triple Crown competition. His cumulative score now shoots him ahead to the World Finals next month in Virginia.
Diabetics cut down on daily insulin injections. That's coming up in tonight's Eye on Health. And an Eastern Iowa family is right on target. That story, too. Stay with us.
This is KGAN News Channel 2, your news station. More news with Amy.
Important for
KGAN News Channel 2's Michelle Hall takes a closer look in.
Family entertainment on the weekend.
At Boyson Road and North Center Point across from Homeworks.
Most people think of archery as maybe a weekend hobby, but for the Wymore family of Stout, archery is a way of life, and they have the trophies to prove it. KGAN News Channel 2's John Gross has their story.
I would recommend it to every family in the world. It's a good family entertainment on the weekends. You pull the string back, line it all up, and you aim and you shoot. And it's so easy.
We've competed all over the Midwest and as far out as West Virginia to the east.
It's called 3D archery.
We all have a lot of fun.
Scott started to shoot when he was only 7, and now at 16, he's national class.
He's already competed in 4 world championships and has a good chance in the next couple of years of winning it.
It's mostly consistency, concentrating, a lot of practicing to be good. My goal is to become a world champion.
All 3 have won plaques and trophies, and this summer they'll be busy.
We're together every weekend going somewhere to a shoot.
It's good friendship. I mean, you meet so many people from all over.
Yeah, I can be both of them most of the time. My dad gets lucky sometimes.
She can beat me from time to time.
No matter who wins, they all have fun.
If you're consistent, you'll do good.
John Gross, News Channel 2.
Up next for the Wymores, Vicki and Scott Jr. will compete in the national championships held in Pennsylvania. Well, a new storm.
Forecast coming up at 6:17. Linda, archery. I had that in high school, and I just didn't do too well with archery.
I never did have it because I never thought I would do too well, but one person who does quite well with it is Vicki Wymore. She's the president of the Black Hawk Archers. They have a tournament coming up, and she's joining us live this morning from Tama County to tell us what's going on. Vicki?
Hi, Linda. Basically, we have a 2-day tournament. It starts on Saturday morning. You can register from 7 until 3 on Saturday and from 7 until 12:30 on Sunday. And it's 3D targets. You can come out and shoot their 3D foam animal targets in various, we have deer, bear, we have a moose, a lot of neat stuff to do, food.
Sounds like a good time, Vicki. Now, you've got some archers out there with you this morning, right, to demonstrate a few things for us?
Right. I have my son, Scott. He's going to do some shooting for you and see what it's like. This is basically what we do. We go through the woods and shoot at targets.
And that's the typical target that you're going to have out there this weekend for the tournament, right?
Yeah. Right, right.
Tell me about actually what he's doing right now. How hard is that? How difficult to pull that back, the bow?
Oh, it's not real difficult. It's a compound bow, so it has a let off of poundage so that you're not holding the full amount. Like as a recurve bow, you would be holding more poundage with a different type of bow.
How much practice does it take to get good at this?
Lots.
That's a good description. How long have you all been doing this?
We've been doing it probably, he was 8 when he started and he's 16 now, so we've been doing it 8 years as a family.
You think it's a pretty good family activity to do together then?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
A lot of fun. And again, that is this weekend, Vicki. People can come out to the park and just join you anytime?
Right. They can just walk up and sign up. It's $8 for individuals, $20 for families. We welcome everybody to come out and have a good time.
All right. Thanks a lot, Vicki Wymore, for joining us live, and we'll talk to you again in our next half hour, Vicki.
Okay.
Don't go away. Dale is next with the farm markets and business news. Montgomery Ward's reorganization plans will affect its electric.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday.
For KWWL, or press the pound key and dial 7 on your United States cellular phone.
It's 12 after 6 now, and Dale is back with us. And Mark said it, it is a happy Friday.
Yeah, and you know, that young bowman, you know, that was, I noticed one thing. If I was going to do it, I'd bring it back like this and then let it go. But did you notice that he went and he cocks it up like this?
Really?
Yeah, like this. And it must be very, very comfortable for him. But I would go like this, or
straight
as
back.
they say, Robin Hood. Anyway, he does a good job.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he did.
got some markets here. Hey,
Okay.
very pleasant. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday and have a wonderful weekend. What happened in the market yesterday? Here's the board.
Simply replaced in this vehicle with a cassette player,
Side blood test shows Kunana did not have the
Yeah, that's the problem with those kind of things. But looks pretty nice, no problems.
to allow passage of a pop can. It's also wide enough.
Last, what was it, in May or April, kids were counting down till summer starts, and now they're going to count down.
Interested in archery.
Archery, that's a safe thing if you're behind the bow. You don't want to be anywhere in front of the shooter, do you?
Not anywhere close. And Vicki Wymore is joining us live this morning to talk more about a tournament they have coming up. She is president of the Blackhawk Archers. Vicki, you told us in the last half hour you and your family have done this for years. How did you get involved and interested in archery?
Well, basically my husband and my son wanted something they could do together on the weekends, and they bought an older bow and went out and tried it and had a lot of fun, and so then they just went on from there, and it's grown ever since.
Now your son Scott is there to kind of show us how this is done this morning. Dale had a question about why when he pulls the bow back he kind of twists his arm instead of pulling straight back. Does that help you do a better job?
Yeah, it helps me get it back a little easier, and it doesn't wear out my arm near as fast.
And Scott, how fast is this arrow traveling that you're about to shoot?
About 280 feet per second.
That's pretty fast, about the length of a football field in 1 second. Pretty quick. Now, was that a good one? I didn't really see where the arrow went.
Yeah, it was a good shot. It's a little high.
A little high. How do you practice to get better? Does it just take doing it over and over again, or are there some specific techniques that you use?
Just over and over, doing some shooting. That's about all that it really takes.
Kind of time-consuming then.
Yeah, it is.
And you've got to have a big open area to do this. You can't do it in anybody's backyard. Vicki, tell us about this weekend. You've got the tournament coming up, and it is open to the public.
Right. We're here at Hickory Hills Saturday from 7 until 3, and on Sunday from 7 until 12:30. People can just walk up to the Archer Shelter at the lower end of the park. They can just register when they walk up, and we welcome everybody to come out and have a good time. We do it rain or shine, and like I said, we're down here at Hickory Hills, and if people want to come out, there's camping out here, there's a beach for swimming, there's things a family can do if the husband is the only one that shoots.
Or if they'd like a good weekend.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
All right, thanks so much, Vicki and Scott Wymore, for joining us this morning. Have a good weekend.
Thanks.
In national news.
Savannah. Thank you, Mom and Dad. It's nice to have you. Oh, excuse me. There's a stair there. You have to be careful when you're going up. A little comic relief. I'm doing Karnak.
Shot 1 is an X. Shot 2 is an X. Shot 3 is an X. Shot 4 is a 5. Shot 4 is a 5, and shot 5 is a 5.
Gomer was the last chocolate colored thing I'm buying.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't have it anymore. It just flashed once.
Oh, I know it's here because I put it in the drawer.
$500.
Why?